Democratic strategist and former DNC senior advisor Zach Pitanis, and also former Republican Congressman for Georgia Tom Graves. Tom, let's start with you. Former President Trump spoke to supporters in Iowa last night, got them rallied up for sure. It appears he is definitely leaning toward announcing a third run for the White House. What do you think? Will that bring Republicans to the polls on Tuesday? And do you support a third run for Trump?
You know, whether it brings Republicans to the polls on Tuesday, I'm not certain, but you know, if he chose to run, clearly he would be the front runner in the Republican for the Republican nomination. But my counsel and advice would be, make your decision soon, whatever it is, and make it public, because that's in the best interest of his candidacy or someone else's candidacy. But either way, I imagine it'd be a very competitive Republican primary, as they always have been. Would you support Trump for a third run? Now, look, I'm just one of the talking heads here right now, but obviously I've supported him in the past. I'll support our nominee in the future.
Okay, Zach, would a Trump announcement help or hurt Democrats at this point, you think?
Trump is a major motivator for Democrats to come out. He is the biggest boogeyman that the right wing has to throw at us. But that's honestly not what this election is going to be fought over. What you see from Democratic surrogates that are going out across the country, they are raising the stakes on what a Republican Congress would mean for families, that they would take away our freedoms, like by passing a national abortion ban, that they would side with corporations over working families by repealing the Inflation Reduction Act, which would mean that government could no longer negotiate with prescription drug companies to lower prescription drug prices for seniors. That's what people are talking about right now. We're showing that a win by the Republicans in the House and in the Senate would be apocalyptic for working families.
So, Tom, Republicans in blue states, why do you think they're gaining ground where Democrats have traditionally had a stronghold?
Yeah, I think the message you heard from Zach there is the message that's just not connecting with voters right now. I mean, it's really about security. And when you look at who the voters are that are going to be deciding a lot of these tight races, it's really the independent voters. And the independent voters are, the ones that we all know of, we've spoken to. Security is the #1 issue, and that's personal security, financial security, security of the future. And that's what they're looking at right now. Some of the issues Democrats are running on just aren't resonating and are not at the top of the list of voters right now.
And, Zach, that could mean the GOP may win control of Congress. And if indeed that happens, what's at stake for Dems?
Look, as I said, if the Republicans take control of Congress, it will be very dangerous for families. And that is the closing message that we are seeing from candidates on the campaign trail. I will say again, if Republicans take Congress, we will see a national abortion ban that allows states to criminalize abortion, even in the cases of rape and incest. We will see a repeal of the Inflation Reduction Act. We will see a dismantling of the student loan debt agreement that has stopped monthly payments for over 40 million Americans. It would be a disaster, and that's what we're hearing on the campaign trail in the closing days.
Tom, I'll let you close it out and respond to that.
That's classic, scare tactics going to the end of a campaign. Voters know the decisions that they're going to make. They know how difficult the election or their lives are right now. They know how tough the economy is, the gas prices, crime, all those things. That's what's important. And Democrats clearly just haven't, over the last couple of years, given them confidence in their leadership. They've had the House, the Senate, and the White House. And the decision today seems to be that folks are saying we need to change.
Democratic strategist Zach Pitanis and also former Republican Congressman for Georgia, Tom Graves. Thanks, guys. Appreciate your time today.
Thank you.
ABC News Live will have complete coverage all day long in the 2022 midterms on Election Day, Tuesday, November 8th, beginning at 7 a.m. Eastern, and special election night coverage led by our David Muir and Lindsay Davis and our entire ABC News Powerhouse political team. That's all beginning 7 p.m. Eastern.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.